All right. Today is April 16, 2025, 2 o'clock. Mark Lloyd, hearing officer for the city of Franklin. We are scheduled today then for unsafe building hearings. I'll call this hearing to order. Anybody please himself be a witness, raise your right hand and stand. Thank you. Solemnly swear or affirm information about give the court is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Thank you, Steve. Starting then with the property on the agenda at 540 Earlywood Drive. Update, please. City.
Clay Fulkerson, building official for the city of Franklin. In regards to 540 Earlywood Drive, got in contact with Mr. Rouser. He had scheduled an inspection to get us in there to look at what was done underneath the roof. I got in there and got that taken care of earlier this week. Excuse me. Everything was fine in there, so we have issued a final C of O, and we are ready to clear this one off the record.
All right, sweet. We will so show.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Then moving on to the property there at 555 Hurricane. Update, please.
Clay Fulkerson, City of Franklin building official. With in regards to 555 Hurricane Street, I've been kind of watching that for the last few weeks and haven't really seen a whole lot of progress on the exterior of the building. I made contact with Mr. Cox on Monday just to inquire about any progress he's made, because I know he was trying to get some windows and doors ordered to replace the ones that are broken. He said he had not made any progress on that yet. I talked to him about trying to schedule an inspection prior to this meeting, and he was going to try to make some time, and I never heard back from him to be able to get in there to inspect anything. And that's one of the other main things we need to do is see the inside of the building and make sure everything is safe in there. And that's where we stand on that, just kind of waiting on hearing from him.
Okay, so at this point in time, just, okay, I'll listen to
Okay.
Mr. Cox and see where we're at on this. Okay, Mr. Cox?
Hello, Steve Cox, just the owner of, we just discussed this. I was trying to get an address. I thought our hearing was today is about making sure we had an address. I think he did say we had one now because it never had an address. So I think they hopefully come up with that. I haven't got nothing in the mail regarding it. We have an address now. So that would be great to have that. Mm-hmm. And I think he said it was still zoned. Right now it's got like literally tons of junk in there from the previous people. And it had a wood shop at one point in time because it's unsafe in there with all the things in there just to walk around. It's really, and I kind of wanted to complete everything for they looked at it, but I understand they want to see it, and I'm okay with that. But it's just I haven't had a chance to get to them to let them look in there, not really understanding why they need to see the inside because I fixed everything they asked me to fix on the outside. That's kind of like somebody asking you to come in your home and tell you what color you should paint your walls and what have you. I just thought that was kind of different, but hey, that's fine. And the other thing that we was going to discuss was you were checking on the $200 they charged me for.
I did.
And hopefully it was going to get that returned or something. And you thought maybe it possibly was, but we were kind of waiting on to hear that to this next meeting. So an address and then the $200 unnecessary kind of a, I guess, I don't know. I just had bought the place, so I don't really think that bill should have went my direction, but I paid it in my taxes, so it's already been paid. Just trying to ask for a refund if possible on that.
Okay. And so where are we at from your perspective on the exterior of the building? You said everything had, I thought you asserted that everything had been completed.
You asking me?
Yes.
Everything is completed except for I've been waiting for A&G Restoration. They said they ordered the windows for Gilman's. It's not followed through yet. It's a block building, so it's kind of hard to you can't really change the casement of it. So it has to be exact measurements because otherwise you're taking block out. But I might have showed you previously, I had some pictures of it, what the building, the eyesore looked like before, and then kind of how we made it completed, if you want to look at those once again.
Okay. When is the, are they giving you a time frame on the windows at this time?
Yeah, they actually did say something, but it's not worked out in my favor so far. I don't know what the problem is. Again, I don't think the windows is a factor of it being safe or not safe. I think it was the roof was bad and the door on it was falling off. So, but again, I want to replace the windows, not that I don't want to, because I'm going to put a new door on there on one side, the entry door. It's old wood door, kind of got a window broke out of on the left side, which would be the south side of the building. And I just wanted to make it up a little bit more better looking on the outside. And again, I got some pictures if you'd like to look through these, what it began at, and then what it kind of ended at.
Okay. While I'm looking at these, on behalf of the city,
Let me see here. In the pictures you're looking at, if you see which, this would be the west side. Because this is the south side when you're driving.
Yes,
through
that's
there.
the south side, where that window is broken.
The
Yes.
door is the south side, and then this window's out here on this one. We will say, he has made a lot of progress on it. It is a lot better looking. I mean, he put metal on the sides and everything like that. But when we look at like old pictures of it, the roof line and everything in there, we never did get in there and see the roof. I mean, the roof was there. It was collapsing kind of.
What happened?
Everything looked bad. We never got to get inside to see an inspection on it.
Got it.
You got the permits to do the roof. Everything was on the roof looks better, but we still need to get inside to see an inspection on the roof. And the doors and windows, they are broken out. That is a hazard because of everything that we started with the
I
unsafe
can
building
board those up
program.
until they come in. I apologize, but I just haven't.
And that is an option. That is an option.
I'll do that 100%.
If we can get in and do an inspection on the inside, and then if you close those up on the outside, that would be go a long way into kind of closing this out as far as we're concerned,
Yeah, I definitely feel like we're wasting
so that
each other's
everything's
time.
safe.
I know that roof back then was like 2 foot on center, maybe. It's kind of odd. That's why it had that little swoop in it.
Yeah.
So back in the day, it's all original.
Yeah.
They allow maybe 2 foot on center, 3 foot on center, whatever it is. I don't know exact measurements. That's where that sway come in, and then we just braced it up, made it better, fixed it, replaced the wood that you can see that we replaced. But all originally, it's just how it was built. Now nowadays they probably want things 24 on center, or they might want it something a little differently.
But also you had a permit for doing that roof.
I
Well,
did.
we have to get in there and do an inspection on
Yeah.
that.
But also I want to mention that too. Steve said I didn't have to get a permit, but he said, and I verified it under oath or whatever, that I didn't have to get a permit, but it just maybe make it nicer to go ahead and do it. So I just said, he said, as long as you're not changing the footprint of the building, you didn't really have to change it. Because if you get a roof on a building in Franklin, you don't have to put a roof.
If you just roof it, if you do shingles and decking, you don't have to have a permit.
Yes.
If you do anything with rafters or anything like that,
Got
you
it.
have to get a permit.
Okay.
And which you
I
did
did,
do,
okay,
so,
okay, all right.
because I can tell you did, because that roof looks a lot better than
Okay,
the
good.
past one did, and I
I'm not
appreciate
trying to
that.
argumental whatsoever, guys. I know you
Yeah.
guys think I am, and I ain't hiding anything in there. I'm not doing anything illegal in there, but it is a tremendously mess in there. And I don't know if you've ever seen the guy before, but I haven't had a chance because I work a full-time job at my own stuff under Cox Tree Service, and I'm just really busy. I haven't had a chance to get back over here. We just went out of town for 10 days, actually 9 days. I got back, and I kind of started right back on it. So you can actually walk through it and have a path, because there's not a path in there.
Yeah.
I know you think I'm lying. It's just full of like auction stuff, old furniture stuff that I'm trying to get rid of slowly versus putting it out for the city to haul on heavy tractor. I'm trying to get rid of it on my own.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make progress, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I'll be happy to let you see. I did go outside and cut the wiring from the city, from everybody, because I just thought the box was just kind of out of shape, and it was hanging on the wall. So there's no power to the building.
Yeah, I did notice that, but like I said, with us having a permit on it, since we did get one, we do have to get in there, in order to be able to close it out, we have to get in there and do an inspection on
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where we stand right now at the city.
all right, so with that discussion, any reason, Mr. Cox, that you folks can't arrange with the city officials to have that inspection before the next hearing date, which is May 21st?
I should be able to hit that target. I thought I'd hit the target this time, but I'm not gonna promise you on the windows that getting replaced by then. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
But as far as the inspection part, yeah, absolutely.
As far as the windows and door, we're okay. Like he said, if he boards them up until he gets the windows and doors, that makes it safe for us. As long as it's completely boarded up and sealed off to where nothing can get in, and then we get in to do the inspection, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So we are okay with that.
If I can get it done before that to save us the court time and get it off your books, I'll be happy to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna promise you, we got basically, what's this, April 16th, basically a month and 5 days. I think I can get it done in a couple weeks. But I
Okay.
just don't want to sit there and tell you that and something come up in my season. I'm in a seasonal business. I might go from being 3 days out to 3 weeks out. But I still gonna make that a priority to get things done, to let you see it by then. I'm gonna make that a priority.
All right, so would you show the matter is then reset for a continuing update, May 21st, 2 o'clock. If in fact that information, the inspection occurs, you get the boarding up done, then maybe we can get that off the plate before then. I did check with Doug Roller, who indicated that that fee was associated with mowing services during the interim period of time. So that's already an expenditure, if you will, not a fine. And so at this point in time, it's not a reimbursable item. If it was a fine or whatever, I was certainly prepared, willing to waive that in lieu of your efforts. So we'll review this on the 21st, if necessary.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Again, I'm
Okay.
not trying to waste nobody's time, I promise, guys. Not trying to holler at
Steve,
you.
do you want these back?
If you need them for your court, you're welcome to have them, or these guys
Yes.
can welcome to have them.
I'm gonna keep them.
Okay, and,
For the record, do you want a copy?
Oh, I was just gonna, for the record on this, because it was brought up earlier, Alex Getchell, Senior Planner, City of Franklin. An address was assigned on January 22nd of this year, so there
does
is an
have-
address.
okay.
555 Hurricane Street.
okay. All right,
So
that's
it
what I
does-
was, I never had got nothing in the mail, and we talked about you maybe getting something by the next meeting. So I'm-
It was attached to the building permit record online, so it's attached in there, so,
Okay.
it's in there.
All right, I haven't went back to that. I never have done anything online, and it was kind of a weird thing when Steve said you don't really have to get one, but we just make it advisable. So we did it online. I'm not a very I'm not no good at playing computer. So I never read that. So I don't think I had an address to put on there, but I think we said alley or east of Franklin, or we said west side of the alley. And then you guys may have got me an address.
Yeah.
You may have got one after the fact, is
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. So great. I'm gonna put that down here, 555. Now is that,
555 Hurricane Street.
Hurricane Street. And is that north or south?
It's just Hurricane.
It wasn't
Because there is
So 555 Hurricane Street. Okay, awesome. All right, gentlemen, thanks for your time. Your Honor, thanks for your time.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
I think that covers our agenda for today. Anything else from the city? I got you under oath. I could just ask questions randomly.
I got it.
All right. We're then in recess. Thank you.